Do you need to date to know that they're the one? Well, first of all, I'm just going to say you don't even have to date them at all. For instance, what if you've known them for years? What if you're already friends with them? What if it was just never the right timing, but you know this person mind, body, and soul? Do you still need to drag it out? I don't think so. See, for me, I didn't date much. Even in high school, I wasn't into it. I wasn't into it in college. I wasn't looking for a partner, so therefore I wasn't really into dating. And then the other thing is that when people would date and drag things out, it just wasn't for me. So years ago, when I met my first partner, he showed up. He asked me if I was looking for a boyfriend, and I said, "Why? Are you looking for a girlfriend?" And then that was it. I just became his girlfriend, and we dated for a very long time. We dated, but we also got in too fast because we didn't know each other. We never took the time to actually get to know each other before we jumped into a commitment. And this is a mistake that I see a lot of people make, where they start dating someone, they go into the bedroom and they have some fun, and now they think, oh, I need to invest more time in this person because, now I've got someone that should be good enough. But one of my great mentors, Annie Lala, said this thing that is just profound. And I realized that this is what I actually could have done if I'd known what she said. And it's this, that everyone before the one is practice for the one. And the second thing is that you need to marry the most extraordinary person to you that you have ever met. When I was with my first partner, he was not the most extraordinary person that I had ever met. Not even close. Put it this way, I am Belle. He is Gaston. I love books. I love to read. Books are sacred to me. I love to write, and I love to just sit there. And if somebody gave me a library, oh my goodness, that person is like my best friend. But with him, there was always jokes. You're book smart, not life smart. Oh, another book. Guess we need to burn that one. No more books. Books are dumb, blah, blah, blah. Teasing me about my books, pretending to throw out my books, pretending to burn my books, not taking care of my books, actually walking around with a glass of water and pretending to throw it at me when I was holding a book. Like, you don't throw water around my books, okay? If I'm sitting there reading on the in the lawn chair and I'm enjoying myself and you decide to spray me with a hose, I'm not upset that you sprayed me with the hose. I'm upset that you sprayed my book with the hose. So if you've got somebody in your life right now who just does not understand you, who teases you in a way that makes you feel less than you deserve, and you say constantly, I really don't like this. Like, this is really important to me, and they don't stop. They just keep doing it. That person is not the right one. And how do you really learn that unless you're either dating someone new and you're seeing how it goes and you watch their behavior constantly without giving into a commitment and without jumping into bed. That's the important thing. If you jump into bed with them, you're in the sex haze. And what happens with that is that you've got these dopamine chemicals that keep you addicted, and oxytocin can do this. It makes you think that you're feeling all this closeness, but it's not authentic. It's not authentic. And I know this because I've experienced it. I was in a trauma bond for 13 years. Now, in contrast, what I've been doing now is I'm not dating. In fact, I don't date anybody in the sense that I won't meet up with them, I won't sleep with them, I won't get into any relationship, physical stuff with them. Instead, I have been cultivating friendships with men whom I find to be amazing people, and then I'm basically paying attention to how I feel around them. Do I feel safe? Do I feel supported? Do I enjoy their company? Okay, what else? And then out of those men, who is the most extraordinary one that if they were to just come up to me and be like, I want you, I've known you for so long, I know we work together well, and I know that we just have this this chemistry between us, and there is just no one else for me. And if there's no one else for them and there's no one else for me, then why would we need to drag it out? Why would we need to go and date for 2 years or 3 years or 2 months or 6 months or whatever it is to try to make that commitment? You don't have to do that when you know in your heart who is your true person. And so I'm just going to say that if you found that person, if you have found that person in your life that maybe things haven't gone the way that you've wanted for so long, maybe things happened that you got separated and you weren't able to be with them, but that love, that devotion is still there, trust it. Trust it, because it's leading you to something so truly authentic and beautiful. And that when it finally happens, when you finally run into them again, when they finally say, hey, you're my person, you don't have to go, whoa, I mean, I haven't seen you in 2 years or 10 years or whatever. And like, I know we had all this history and we do care about each other so deeply that it's just, there's no one else in the world, but shouldn't we be following the rules? No. When you know, you know. When Harry met Sally, they finally figured out that they wanted to be together. 3 months later, they were married. I mean, a lot of fairy tales, like, you know their true love, you just marry them. And that's okay. And you know what? When it's true love, why wait? Why wait when it's absolute true love, when you know this is your person? So for all of you out there who are hesitating or being like, I really want this person in my life, I can't think of anybody else, and I know in my heart of hearts and my soul and in my mind, it all lines up, it's all aligned, it's always been them. Just go do something bold today, okay? Just go do something really, really bold and see how much it turns your life around. All right. I will talk to you soon. And I just wanted to let you know one more thing. If you're ever wondering about some really great relationship advice, my dear friend and mentor, Annie Lala, has a roadmap. She's the cartographer of love and true love relationships and how to have those conversations, even the tough ones with your partner, to make sure that you have the most beautiful, authentic relationship. And she doesn't just teach this, she lives this, she embodies this. When I met her and her partner, Eben, back in 2020, I just knew. I was like, that's the kind of relationship I deserve to have. That right there is what I'm not getting with my current partner. That's what I'm moving towards. And so if you go and follow her, it's just at Lalabird. All right? And she's amazing. And she'll give you so many tips. All right? I wish you a wonderful weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.